And welcome back to Nixphat, where tonight we're returning to Pokemon. I don't mean to sigh. I was like, man, this Pokemon's gonna be real easy to see the shiny, but they all look light. So by comparison, I assume it'll stand out. I'm just... Is that it? Nuh-uh. I swear, I just made the sandwich for this. That's just gotta be the lighting. Is it? Why can't I tell? And I don't think I saw it sparkle. Man. I don't think it's a shiny. I'm fairly certain. Man, the lighting is just so strange in the cave. My amiibo always fall off my speaker because I shake my leg and it slowly vibrates them off. Well, I believe it's just a normal one. Yes, okay. It was just so hard to tell. I'm sure this is one where when you see it, you know. So this is, well, poison and fire. I wanted to have a Pokemon out that could actually use the experience points. I'm just going to trust that when I see it, I'll know. Because as of right now, they all look sus. I have an encounter fired level 2. Here's what I don't like about hunting down here. Let me see if I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah. That. And I'm sure it's like there's not even enough space for you to spawn in back there. And I'm sure that when I see it all now, I keep saying that, but it's just like they all look kind of like they could be it. I was originally looking for a Jolteon, but there were too many interesting Pokemon to attempt in this one. There's this, there's a Bellybolt, Cacnea, which I need another one of. And then a Gardevoir if we really wanted. My Switch is an hour behind, so as long as I don't connect to the internet after midnight, we have a little bit of extra time, depending on if we need it. Okay, so we're gonna knock the ones out down here out, and then we're gonna go up there. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like a bright white. I'm like still hoping. There's still a chance we could get like a shiny spawn sound effect charm like an Arceus. I'm like, please. If I could just... Because, you know, if I hear it and I'm going too fast and I lose it, that's on me. But if I'm just hunting in an outbreak, it would be nice if I could just... be looking around and then see the little blah blah whatever sound it makes. And you can tell it's a shiny right then and there. Some of the Pokemon, it's so hard. And I know, like, some people just want them to just change the shiny Pokemon to look too close to what they look like now, but I'm just like, I don't even care. Just give me an indication. I mean, it adds to the challenge, but I think that shiny hunting is tough enough. Even though I know it's a lot easier than it used to be, especially in outbreaks. There's no way I'd have as many shiny Pokemon as I have now if it weren't for outbreaks. Excuse me, and the way that Pokemon spawn in now. That does make a difference. I just don't want them to change it. Like, the marks, that's hard. Those are hard to get. Like, so many of my sandwiches, when I'm looking for a shiny, especially early on, had a title power level 3 attached to it, and there's only a small handful of shiny Pokemon I have that have ever gotten a mark on them. Especially, like, something rare, like, let's look. So, especially these earlier ones probably have been gathered with sandwiches that, especially once I locked it in, and you can tell they have, yeah, so here's a mark, 1, 2, what mark is this? Whoa. 3, so I should hunt another of you. 3, 4. So out of a box of 30, there were 4. Not all of those were done with the sandwich, but especially these earlier ones up to this point. Most of these before had all been done with sandwiches. And yeah, like even this box, 1. Oh, and if we look at the ones that I'm using, like this one does have one and these do, but like the point of it is the marks are rare. Don't touch the odds of a shiny Pokemon. At least don't make it harder. It's like, it used to make me, like, sad. Almost to the point of feeling bad for myself or about myself. Like, because sometimes it felt like people had, like, awesome luck getting shiny Pokemon. Like, I remember the gen that Ferroseed came out, I wanted a shiny of it so bad. And my brother ran into one randomly, and I just never did. I've only run into 2, 3 shiny Pokemon at full odds randomly, just in the wild. Before this game, I should say. I think this game added a couple, but it gets a little different when you hit here. I saw one of the messages. Okay, definitely getting lower. Yeah, I was like, oh no, I'm kind of running out of Pokemon to hunt, but I think I think I think I'll find more as I cycle through outbreaks. Because I was like, Salazzle, the easier than trying to get one from Salandit. And I have a male shiny Salandit, so. If it's not shiny, I don't really even care to chase after it all the way up there. It's too far. It's hard, they spawn in on the edges, so it's like, to get to some, you have to despawn others. Alright, you two, you're gone. Dunzo. Oops. Okay. Espeon was like, I am. I already am. Go there. I've broken rules because normally I save every step down on an outbreak in case I miss the message and disperse it by accident. It's only 3 that way. Ugh. Why? Well, when it becomes a different time of day, will it change? Like, is it daytime right now? I think it is. So we have that Cacnea, and you, and you. Okay. For now, we're not going to worry about a sparkle sandwich, and hopefully we can just run into one. We've got 16 minutes left on the clock. Definitely cleared the place out when I did a fire sandwich. If I did poison, I would have been running into a bunch of toxicities. Do. Yeah, they all look. I think it was a misc. No, it was a wild. Oh. Okay, so a shiny in here looks like this. Okay. So anyway, the answer is yes, absolutely. It will be very obvious when the shiny pops. It's nice to have a reference Pokemon. I'm going to keep this Pokemon out. So she will definitely stick out. And the Salandit too. I might put it in the specials because it might be a good enough. It's a pretty decent Pokemon. I don't know if it would be good in Outbreak and Terra raids, but it's a good chance I would train it up anyway. Special attack is bound to be good, especially with that nasty plot that it used. Okay. This land is keeping just close enough. Get out. Okay. So you are a bright white amongst all of these gray Salazzles. Trying to make sure I don't hit one with me throwing my Pokemon out. Well, it's here. If I need the reference. I'm going a little too fast for him to keep up. Oh, anytime. Take that, Piglet. You can take your time spawning out. We'll be here, Shiny Salazzle. Waiting. Waiting for you to slip up. Let's see here. Maybe... anytime. I bet it's gonna spawn and be like, whoa. We have our reference Pokemon. Is that... no. Okay, so that makes me a little nervous. Like, am I gonna be able to tell? That looks so light. But shiny Salandit, Salazzle. Salazzle. Zazzle. Yeah, it's like that dark and then the white. It's the same. The same light color, but even more so than Salandit. So, by all intents, all of the intents and the purposes, it should be pretty bright. Like, I can tell that to that. Very different. Man, I'm just so sketched that I'm gonna see one off in the distance. Or kind of to the side and just not realize. The mystery. Do 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 do. Somewhere out here, a Salazzle is waiting for us. Salazzle. There. Look, it pops. It pops. Just like we thought it would. Wow. Yeah, alright. Shiny number 1. I feel like a Premier Ball would look good for you. Or a Love Ball. Let's use our Love Ball. Heck it. Was now. Man, sometimes I'm just not sure. And then, like right now, like my heart, I was like, oh, there! Come on. I don't know if I saved. Hold on. Hold on. Did we save before we ran into that Salazzle set? How long ago was it? Hold Hold on. Skipping around. We did. Okay, nice. Nick, you're on it. I hate to do it, but that was $250,000. It's 250,000 Pokemon money that I'm not gonna let break on a shiny Salazzle. Like, you just don't get it now. I will save the love ball for someone else. Premier would look fine just because it's white with the white. Luxury would look good because Salazzle and Luxury, I don't know, just seems nice. I think we'll do a Luxury ball. Man, I just watched 250,000 blow up. These things are not cheap. That's why you turn off autosave and you save before the encounter. Thank goodness. Shoo. Okay. I need to test Fling before I use it on a shiny Pokemon. Let's just do a luxury ball. I should buy more luxury balls. Not going down easy. Maybe she did want a Premier Ball. No? Doesn't want a Premier Ball. Okay. Does she want a Heal Ball? Pew! Definitely does not want a Heal Ball. Is there anything purple that's not the Master Ball? No. I'm not catching you. You don't get the love ball now. I'll throw another luxury ball. That'll be fine. Yeah, there it is. Nice. That's a good one. Weird place to hunt it, though. That'll trip you up for sure. When two Salazzle meet, they will use their pheromone gas to fight over males in each other's group. Oh, dang. It's like meerkats, but with Salazzles. With Salazzles. Okay. Boom. Wild shiny. Salazzle. What are your stats? Maybe I should... I'm like, do I want to use you, or do I just want to leave you where you're at? Let's just leave it where it is for now. I probably will want to use it though, so grab it. Fire and poison. Like, I could definitely use some of that. Yeah, look, for raids we have. Oh wait. I was like, we already have a Salazzle here. It's like I was already preparing for one. No, that one was just extra. Okay, so we'll put you there. Or maybe we'll put you up here for now, because I haven't fully decided. So these could be for raids if need be kind of Pokemon. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's save again. Just in case. And then so I do really want a Cacnea. I already did get one though. I don't have a Belly Bolt at all. Let's just go see what the Belly Bolt outbreak is like. Let's just see what it's like. It's in a weird place. We may do Cacnea first. I mean, I already have one, but I evolved it, so I need another Cacnea, specifically. I broke the rules, and now I can only hunt the Cacnea outbreak. Okay. Looks like it's down in that little basin down there. So excited to see what this last bit of DLC is going to be like. I'd definitely shiny hunt legendary Pokemon if there was a way to, like, if there was some way to catch all the legendaries, like some method of catching them, and then, like, they weren't shiny locked, then yeah, I would. I'd figure out whatever I needed to do. Okay. You're not in the water, are you? No. Yeah, this should be a relatively easy one to see. It's just, it's kind of on the slope, which I'm not in love with. But yeah, it'll be a really easy one to hunt. Maybe somebody who can loot a little bit would be better. Okay, maybe somebody who's directly on the ground. Ah! Yeah, Gold Duck, don't get too impressed with yourself. Okay. Well, maybe the answer is, while I'm breaking this down, to go after the ones down here where it's not quite as sloped. Keep an eye on those, but... yeah, I need like a ground flying Pokemon. Or like Archeops. I'd love to get Archeops as a shiny. Bunch of the fossil Pokemon I'd love as shinies. Me too. This feels like it'll be easy to hunt. It's just like kind of weird to do the initial outbreak. Alright. Somebody save me. Iron Moth. And you. Vikavolt. Those should be able... one of you should be able to do it. There we go. There we go. Much cleaner. I think... oh, okay, good. I was hoping... I like to wait to do the sandwich until after I've gotten the outbreak broken down. In my brain, it makes more of an impact, regardless of whether it actually does. Alright, Iron Moth, you're, I was gonna say, overachieving over there. I got plenty for you to overachieve at over here. Yeah, it's like I just need to not be downhill of them. Disappear. Still here, of course. Just no camera for a moment. Can't do. You can't stop me. Yeah, I'd be really interested to see them like refine everything now. Like, we're all on board with the way you're doing Pokemon, so now you can just like drill in and really perfect the open world. Like, so much potential there. Okay, starting to go down. That's... We'll start doing this. Yeah, I think Belly Bolt's gonna be an easy one. Might not show up right away, but I just think it's gonna be easy to despawn and look at them. It's like no mistake. Not like weird lightings land at Salazzle. Okay. They asked, I mean... Signed and delivered. Okay, let's just watch these while we go up the hill. That one. Then we'll work our way down. Volcarona, you're too high. Ironmoth, I mean. Now go get that belly bolt over there. Yeah, that one. Oh, okay, JK. And save me from this Golduck. Thank you. Yeah, I don't need a Tad Blub. Well, fine. I didn't need you anyway. Actually, JK, I do. And two. Yeah, the hardest part about this is just going to be getting the outbreak worn down. Where are you going? I was like, what did you super effective attack? And across. Yeah, attack that one. Excuse me. Definitely getting lower. Okay. So now we'll go back up. We'll watch while we do. Seems like there's still more on this side than that side, so... Yeah. Don't worry about go back up. There's no backup. I need you to take me. Nah. Stupid gold ducks. I don't remember the specifics, but I know Belly Bolt is yellow. I don't know if it's yellow and blue, green, like if it gets reversed, or what the other colors become, so that'll be the surprise. Just know the main body is yellow. Oh, nice. I wouldn't go across the water before. What's happening? Ah, ah. Darn it. Golduck, you are terrible. Okay. So now let's go down to the bottom. Carefully. And we will make an encounter level 2 electric sandwich. But gotta go down somewhere flat enough for us to hold a picnic and make sure it doesn't spawn in while we do so. Okay. So let me check and see. Level 2 electric. Okay. Excuse me. These recipes take a lot of ingredients, but they get the job done, so that's fine by me. 2 chorizo, 4 noodle, One wasabi. The winking Pikachu big because it's electric, so boogie woogie woogie. Okay. No comments, no comments. Excuse me. Also, I want a bug picnic table pattern, like the ghost one is. Okay. Nice. Also, oops, darn. Darn it. I'm pressing the buttons too fast. Okay. I need to go into my boxes and just swap the Pokemon back. Just wash that weirdo spawn out. Sometimes it is a little weird, like what's a Noibat doing up here? Not that that's necessarily a problem, but you just wouldn't think a dragon flying bat Pokemon would be up in the snowy mountain. Maybe in a tree, I guess. It is under a tree. I'll give it that. I did check those tad blubs. This should be the best way to do this. Actually, on this side. And whenever one of those comes in, we just need to make sure that those all have orange tails, just in case. These spawn. Nah. No duck. Yeah, well, hop over here to make sure. Let's clean out some of the extras. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not quite as straightforward as I thought it might be, but nothing too difficult. It'd be great to get a shiny tab blub, but then I would still need the, what's it that I forgot the name of already? Orange, orange, orange. I think that's all orange. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Right? Yeah, that's orange. Okay. It's just real difficult to tell. Darn it, Golduck. Okay. You know what? Just whenever you're feeling like it, Bellybolt. That's what your name is. Couldn't think about it. Or I couldn't remember. I was just losing what it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those all look like they've got orange tails. Okay. I think flying will help. I wonder how it'll work though. Yeah, it would be nice to just be able to fly kind of above them and work out the outbreak without having to worry about smacking into a bunch of random Pokemon. I'm just looking for a yellow Bellybolt. Just whenever you want. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Orange, 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 orange. Ah, orange. Hmm. I was about to say, the first Bellybolt that runs into me is dead. Tad blood, whatever. Static. Okay, those are all orange. Get away from him. Somewhere. Nope. So, not that. Yeah. If I were doing the shiny of this, knowing that it's yellow especially, I would reverse the yellow and blue, but I'm not sure if that's what they did for this shiny. Or, you know, you could change it to a different color completely, but... Oh, being like when they're too far away. I like to check the tad blubs because you never know. Just in case. Let's see. Nah, thought I could make it. It's all look like orange tails to me. I'd be tempted to do an electric sparkling encounter just to see if I could find a tad blub while I'm out here, but I don't know if I'm that committed to it, and I really want to save as much Mystica as I possibly can from here out. None of these Pokemon I want or need that badly. I think the only thing left is Jolteon, and I could do a regular electric encounter all day to find one of those. But yeah, that's the last one that's like on my list that I'm like, okay, I actually do want to get one of those, but I do want another Cacnea too, so that shiny belly bolt wants to please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Then we can go on our way. Ah! Okay. It'll look cool if it spawns in the middle of a bunch of them. But dang. Sorry, a moment. Okay. And just run from this dripping blue madness because we're looking for dripping yellow madness. With okay. Thought maybe it'd be a little easier to go back and forth, but there are just so many ice Pokemon that still spawn in even after you do an electric encounter. And I still have time. Cross the river, get that glalie out of my face. Whip. You. Excuse me. Oh, look! What a little cutie! We touched down and there it was. It's always when I start getting a little like, ooh, and then it's like, oh, there you are. Smack! It would look good in a yellow ball. All I can think of is Ultra Ball. Does that make me flinch? Okay. Okay. You know, a Quick Ball actually. I could have just thrown that. That's okay. They're still relatively effective at this point. Not that effective though. Okay, let's not use a Quick Ball since I didn't use one in the first place. We can use a Repeat Ball. Because it's got similar colors actually. It's got a lot of similar colors. Boom. Nice. I like that. I don't use many Repeat Balls. I think I caught another shiny Pokemon in a Repeat Ball not too long ago. Because it was like, I was desperate to make sure I caught it. Nice. So that is... Excuse me, this one. Excuse me. Whoa. He's all the way over there. Outbreak Shinies, we are going to put you here, because I like you. Don't get me wrong. Oh, lunchtime. I'm not sure if I'll use it yet. Okay. Cool. Hey, it was not hard to see. So next up, just double checking before we go and want to pass up on another one. Okay, Torn. Gardevoir. Let's do Cacnea, actually, because Cacnea is just a little higher on my priority list than a shiny Gardevoir. Even though I kind of wouldn't mind a Gardevoir since I have the Glade. Maybe I'll get a Ralts eventually, I don't know. I've seen Curlia outbreaks. Okay. Diddly 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 doo. I was like, where? How much of my electric sandwich? It's still going, but it doesn't look like it's affecting too much. And let's just... I didn't need to, because I'm just going to use a sandwich after a minute anyway. Okay. So Cacnea is not hard to see, it just might take a minute. Dang. I need to switch Inferno and Flamethrower. Okay, you do that. Good one. Okay. So, the most Cacnea are this way. This really open areas are tough because they just want to spawn on the edges. It is great though when that brown Cacnea rolls up. Such a cutie. So I'm thinking dark would be a better sandwich. I wouldn't probably have to buy more recipe or sandwich ingredients. Anything that I'm running low on, I'm just gonna get 100 of. I'm just gonna get it up to 100. Because if I'm running low, that means I use it a lot. Because it's pretty free. It's relatively frequently that I go to like the markets to re-up. And before I was making more rounded sandwiches, especially with the sparkling stuff, but when you make level 2 encounter sandwiches, it ends up taking a ton of just a few specific, like rice a lot of the times, or chorizo, sometimes herb sausage, I think. I think that's what's it flying around, but yeah, it is. Just wanted to double check. Okay. Like, I don't even know where Cacnea is, just go for it. If it's a Cacnea, we attack Nia. No! I didn't mean for it to end up being a rhyme like that, but it occurred to me as I was saying it. I'm glad you're just decimating the local population of random Pokemon Ninetales, but we have a specific mission of decimating the cactus population at this current point in time. Stop spawning them over there. right quick. I see Cacnea over here. Do I have a hair that needs pulled? I might. Anyway. Question number 1. Yeah, are they behind the walls? Answer: undoubtedly. The Ninetales shiny sound effect tripped me out for just a second. So that one's green as well. Okay. You avoided flamethrower? Oh, your evasiveness is up in a sandstorm. Friggin' Cacnea? Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Is there any chance that they spawn up here? My guess is no, this is too far away. Thought it would make it a little easier, but that's aight. We'll get it done. Not quite as drastic of a terrain, so that'll be nice, other than the stupid sandstorm. Yeah, I always wanted dang it, why can't I think of its name? My brain doesn't want to work. Cacnea's evolution. Back in Emerald, because I loved that Pokemon and never could find one. I wasn't any good at the Poke Radar, and I don't think that Pokemon I could have done that with anyway. Maybe. There was like a patch of grass in the desert, maybe. But yeah, just another one of the Pokemon I've wanted for a long time that I finally got. That's also why I want another one. And have to go get a Drowsy as well. I haven't seen another Drowsy outbreak. I don't mind that I raised the first one up to Hypno the way I did. I kind of feel like it was meant to be that way. In an homage to the original. Thankfully, it's a little hard to see in the desert, especially with the sandstorm, but it's not too hard to tell the Cacnea. But I'm not even seeing any. There we go. Are you gonna get that Cacnea out there? Of course you aren't. Of course you didn't. It only has a thing for the other Pokemon. Cacnea. Only Cacnea. I only want to see dead Cacnea. Dead other Pokemon is fine, but not necessary currently. I actually, in my own headcanon, still don't think that any Pokemon dies. I think like ethical trainers and normal Pokemon, like they all would consider it like training to get stronger, and why would you kill a Pokemon? So, I mean, sometimes like super extra wild if you want in real life, but as far as the game is concerned, they just pass out. And they wake up later and they're like, dang. And they're also stronger, in my brain. It's just Pokemon in your team that don't get experience when you die. Mm-hmm. Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Enter Neo when I feel left out. So I know this for sure. I want you out that dope. Yeah. Okay, so right now I'm just impatient to get the Cacnea outbreak to be done. Speaking of nothing, you're a ghost. Bop. I think this is how this is supposed to work, but I wanted to check exactly how it's supposed to work. False Swipe has no effect. Fling, super effective. So I'm gonna fling, and it's gonna throw the ring target at it and kill it. And then the ring target was used up. And what, that's the end of it? No, it's not the end of it. But it's not the solution. I was hoping that, like, is there another way to get items on the... I was hoping I could just find a way to get my normal false swipe attack to hit a ghost type Pokemon. And fling, I think, would be a good thought, but I was hoping the ring target wouldn't actually hurt the Pokemon when it hits it. More thought. Well, I could just beef up a my Hypno as my... I was gonna say, find another Pokemon to use as a catching... Where is Hypno? But you're so nice the way you are. But it does have hypnosis. Why don't we put you in place of Politoed for now? And What moves can you know? Sharply boost special attack. Which doesn't matter. I think I went back and forth on special attack over attack because this is one of the Pokemon. Trades held items with target faster than the eye can follow. Can you learn Switcheroo? No. Question number 2. Is there anything Psychic can't affect? I don't think so. Okay. So it says... Trades held items with target. Learn the old Switcheroo. And then... If you... I'm sure you can't. If you could learn False Swipe... I have no idea where it is. I'm looking for it that ways for the birds. And yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I even have one. Okay, so not many left from the original outbreak. Nice, we're just gonna save again real quick. And we're going to just pop over to here real quick. Curiosity. Psychic. Who is just psychic? You're just psychic. No, you're confusing. Just psychic. You're just psychic. Okay. So, weaknesses. Strengths. I don't think there's a type that Psychic can't affect. So I'm not sure. No, that's Psychic. But with the target... Dang. They could be a good combo pair, though. That could be okay. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. So Hypno is gonna get the item. Alright. Now I would like to test this out. Cacnea was this way. I can't remember specifically where, but... Okay, so here's a Cacnea. This person wants the battle. Where's my outbreak? Pretty much south of where I am now. Okay, so let's see if we can do a good old 1-2 punch team of catching Pokemon. fill the entire, like, gap. I need a Bramblin. Also, can it stop? There. Wait! It kept going for a minute. Okay. So what if I do switcheroo? Blang! I'll have to look up who all can learn that and see if any of them can learn false swipe. So you were caught off guard. You weren't ghost before. So that's not going to help us with this specific instance. And if it's dark, figure that out. Nice. So that does work, even though it says it has no effect. Cool. So that circumvents at least ghost Pokemon that think that they're too good for our false swipes. And then also, it may make it so that we can paralyze Pokemon. I could switch items, put them to sleep, switch over. I mean, this is a lot more. Usually Pokemon aren't this hard to catch anyway, but I like having a system, especially because sometimes they are that hard to catch. So, and it's been bothering me because any electric Pokemon I can't do a status condition to, and any excuse me, any ghost Pokemon I can't attack. So if Fling didn't do any damage, then that would have been perfect, but I don't mind having an excuse to keep my Hypno around. I do love Shiny Espeon and want to switch stuff around, but when I'm just playing and it's just me, there's not really a huge need to make sure my team is all that balanced. When the DLC comes out, I will make sure, because it sounds like it'll be a little tougher, and I'll just use Pokemon that aren't level 100 yet, but we'll see how tough. First, we'll connect online. And we're going to just take the smallest intermission to do a raid. Hopefully a good one. Maybe. Not in love with any of these. Just too random. Shouldn't be an overly hard outbreak. Yeah, the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games were my first taste at real shiny hunting. So you do the wormholes. But this has been like the ultimate shiny hunting, the outbreaks. All I want is a yacht. Oh, okay. I was like, what's the plan? Also, just so you know, your Cloudsire's weak against ground, but that's fine. That's fine. I need to look at my, I don't know, I need to look through some Pokemon. Nice. Kind of feel like this thing is going to beef up its attack to an annoying extent, but it's a 5-star, so I don't think it'll get that bad. There we go. Oh, get out. Yeah. Okay, bruh. Oh, sorry. Oops. Yes, it was. Sometimes it takes like way longer to load than others. Guess we're all asleep and getting wrecked. Nice. Okay. Need to be able to terrestrialize and we'll be fine. We could have terrestrialized just then. Thanks whoever healed us, because that was being a pain. Get wrecked. Alright everyone, now is the time to wipe this camera up down. Woo. You can do it. Whew, good. Okay. Shiny camera up was a really fun hunt. Ooh, some Bitter Mystica. Oh, we got some real good stuff. Speaking of, we need to check the market. Okay. So, we did a raid. I don't think I've done a sandwich power yet. Let's get some Pokemon to start spawning in. I think that's a normal Bramblin, but just in case. Just want to make sure. I was gonna say. They just aren't spawning in at all. Is Cacnea grass and dark, or are you just grass? I know the evolution is, which for whatever reason I can't remember. You're just grass, okay. Cacnea and... keep wanting to say lantern. Cacnea and... Cacturn. I kept wanting to say lantern. Oh, it's a Fampi. I was like, I know that's not a shiny Cacnea, but what is it? Okay, let's go check the market real quick. I just wanted to get this a couple run-arounds. So I'm gonna mark this again. And we're gonna fly to the market real quick. It's a lot more. I have a lot more appreciation for the auction house after spending some time there trying to get the chipped teacup. It took a while to get that, but I got a love ball here. I got a bunch of berries, protein. Like there's all kinds of stuff I've gotten here. How many carbos? 7. No. How many swift feathers? No. Okay. My conscience has been cleared. So now we'll go back here, make a grass encounter. That's sandy gas. Make sure we've seen everything before we throw down a picnic. I feel like we should be able to find a grass level 2 encounter sandwich. Those one recipes are good, but they just use up so much. Okay, so let's look. Don't want Mystica, so let's make sure no Mystica. Grass. That was grass level 2, but not encounter. Tidal power for grass. You know what? No, because it used Mystica. Experience point power grasp, but poison. Catching. I wish there was a way to sort sandwich powers. Bibu came over. I don't want to shoo her away. Encounter grass 2! I should start favoriting the encounters that are level 2. Come on, Bibu. Come on. I don't know if she wanted help or if she just didn't feel like if she was just like halfway on. Ah. That should be fine. Should be fine. Love him, fluff him, stuff him, fluff him. Let's get the stool. Maybe we can prop your sweet little head up. She likes sitting on my lap at school anyway. I see some of your head. You're so bright, Bibu. One. That's fine. Pepper. Okay. Bibu. Keep smacking me with your tail every time. I love them. Ah. Ooh. Ew, Bibu. Ah. Pipper, stop smacking me with your tail. You little fluffy butt. Sure, level 1 encounter would be fine. But I want a level 2. Beep, bip'em, snuff'em, wuff'em, ruff'em, stuff'em, swiff'em, wuff'em. Beep, fluffy, ruff'em. Yep, yep. Bibu, your tail. Okay. Green. Okay, so let's put down the tomatoes. Cloth sticks. Well, I'm glad that didn't mess the sandwich up at least. Jeez. Bee bipper snipper bipper blip bipper bipper whipper blipper bipper snipper gipper bipper bipper. Bipper, bipper, snipper, blipper. So fluffy. A fluffy snipper. What of them? Okay. Okay, so now I feel better. Level 2 encounter. May not help much. May not make any difference, but in my brain, it makes all the difference. It's like my compromise. Like, okay, instead of sparkling level 3, you can do encounter level 2. And it usually works out. It's just if I really want the Pokemon, then that's when I'm using the sandwich. I need to hunt either one more Eevee or a Jolteon. And then that whole line will be complete. I mean, I wouldn't hate having an extra Eevee just in case, but who am I kidding? They're not going to release another Eevee. I feel like they said they weren't going to do all of the evolution types, and so that's that. Which is fine. But what if you came up with a convergent Eevee type, and it was very similar to Eevee, but just a little different or whatever, and it had its own evolutions, like, that covered the other types. You could make, like, it could be like a cute but kind of mean looking Pokemon, like kind of like a meaner looking Eevee but still like precious, like you want to hug it but it's going to scratch your face. Like, that's kind of like the Pokemon Pokédex says that it's so irresistibly cute you can't help but want to pet it, but if you do, then it'll scratch your face up real bad. And then, you know, then it could have like poison and steel and dark and ghost as evolutions, because it's a little bit meaner. And I don't know about rock and ground, but dragon too, maybe even bug. I know bug is asking for a lot, but anyway, that's what I would do personally. There are what, 7 EVs? 8 including the base, I think. Eevee, yes, Eevee, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon. So there are 9. Yeah. A convergent Eevee type would cover it. You do fighting, yeah. Just make, ooh, Beeboo. Make the base type, you could do normal again, or do ground. Just do normal again. But yeah, you could get all the rest of the types into a convergent Eevee line. Still would like to see just a little tweak. Like, a couple more types. I thought about it, and I guess I don't know what would be different about it, but you could do a mystic type. I had a Pokemon in mind, but now I can't think of it. But like Hoopa could be a mystic, not all mythicals. But just some of those, like, kind of like some of the trippier or godlier Pokemon, like even Arceus or something. You could change that. Or maybe not Arceus, I don't know, but anyway. The sound would be good. Make bug good against it, make sound good against electric. I want everything to just balance out a little bit. In my brain, everything would balance if everything was good against 3 things and weak against 3 things. Like the base types, and then all the chaos ensues once you mix and match those types. In terms of like the varying what's good against it, what isn't good against it, blah blah blah. But anyway, I'm not thinking that'll happen, but it would be just in my brain. It would just, I don't know, it'd be nice if every type was really useful to have in some way, shape, or form. And that some, I don't know, electric just feels just like a little bit of an OP type still. And it makes me sad that dragon isn't good against anything else, which is what else I was thinking, is that dragon could be good against mystic. Fairy could be weak against mystic. I'm not sure what all fairy's weak against poison and steel, I think, right now. So mystic, sound, and then I would do I don't know, you could do either beast or light, or so they did fairy instead of light. It's probably what they are calling light. So you could do something. That rainbow type, if you really wanted. I don't know what the rules for its whatever is, but like what's good against it, what's not. What's good against the everything move? Nothing? Like nothing's super effective? Nothing is not effective? It's all just normal across the board. You know, those are some awfully green cacti. Just rambling. Wow. Cagnia. Oh, Cagnia. Hey, there you are. I was just starting to just kind of, not like lull to sleep, but I was just kind of just, nice. Catch a lot of stuff in nest balls, but it just, the ball makes sense in my head. Nice. Very nice. Great. Now I don't have to feel bad anymore about the cacturn. Whoa. Cacnea the kitty. Aw, that's cute. See if I would have waited. Oh. Gourmet for you. Cacturn the gourmet. That's really cute. That's the first time I've seen that mark. Oh man. We're gonna need another box soon. I need to go through all the Pokemon that I still have and just start getting rid of stuff. Okay, so that is that for here. I think that those were... Yeah. That was everything on this side. Now we'll go hunt Gardevoir. I don't know if she's only available like during the day or only available at night, because I think Glade was only available during the day. She's out now though. Okay, so I was kind of just hoping for somebody fast who can run around. Because I don't want to chase this one. And you're extra quick. She's got blue instead of green. So it shouldn't be hard to see. Well, let me just... Oops. Let me just double check. Yep. It's a real nice blue, just like... just like Glade. How much time we got? Yeah, we got time. It just looks strange, doesn't it? What is that? I see that. Okay. Yeah, this outbreak feels like it should be relatively straightforward outbreak. Funny, you just get like just a little bit of experience every time, but after a while it adds up. Like lessons. Well, I mean, Vicavolt's getting 1,000. They're all getting 500. I mean, I guess it's more than what I was originally thinking. The shade will be just a tiny baby bit tricky, but not too bad. Okay. Just feels like I've defeated more. Oh, let's right out here, please. Thank you. Either one would have been fine, but that's okay. You can pick neither as well. Come on. I'm just like, well, now we hang out. Okay, so just one more. After Vicavolt's not on a roll anymore, I'll go ahead and say. Maybe Lucario. Not sure if Lucario can run around and take them on. Let's see. So far, so good. Do not disobey direct orders, Lucario. Okay, we're both annoyingly outside of the grasp that I care to put effort into. Oh, hello, Tad. Hey, you don't look weird, do you? No, you don't. Ah, dang, Gardevoir is gonna be one of those ones, aren't you? Where you stop spawning after a minute. Huh. Well. Well, Gardevoir is gonna go hide. Dang. Yeah, because in half an hour. Yep. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're just gonna... Sorry, Gardevoir. But you wouldn't have come back in time. I didn't even think about that. Could have done that in reverse. Oh well. There's a Volibee. There's a Bagel. Interesting. Well, I'll play around with some things tomorrow and see what happens. But, what did we do? Got this to land it. Amazing. And then... yeah. The Belly Bolt. And the Cacnea. And I'd say those are awesome for what I set out to do for today. So, yeah, I'm really pleased with all of this. But, yeah, so... thanks everybody for watching, whether it's now or whether it's later, because I know sometimes people do, and appreciate all the support. It goes a long way. Sorry, I am very sleepy, so I'm going to get out of here and do more stuff in the not too distant future. Saturday, I'll be playing games. Later Saturday night, I'll be playing more Pokemon, so look out for that. Thanks again for watching, Mr. Bill. You know what time it is. Time to end the stream. Alright, everyone. Next Tuesday, we'll be back playing Dragon Quest Monsters. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye.